Friends, we often worry about sickness, but if there were two races inside our bodies, which one would be faster? Papillary thyroid carcinoma, or PTC, a type of thyroid cancer, or the HIV virus? The answer is clear. The HIV virus is like a fast car on a highway. Within just a few hours to a few days after entering the body, it quickly multiplies and spreads. It targets important cells of our immune system, so it quickly weakens our natural defenses. Its speed is alarming and requires immediate attention and treatment. On the other hand, papillary thyroid carcinoma is often called turtle cancer. This is because of its very slow growth and spread. From the formation of a small lump in the thyroid, it can take many months or even years before it grows significantly or spreads to other parts of the body. Its cancer cells multiply very slowly. Because of this, many patients don't feel any symptoms right away. Its slowness gives us a valuable window or opportunity for early detection and effective treatment. To give you an idea of the scope of these conditions, let's look at the global numbers. According to the World Health Organization, there were approximately 38,400,000 people living with HIV at the end of 2021. This is a global health issue that continues to be addressed. Meanwhile, thyroid cancer, although not as numerous, is still an important concern. It is estimated that there are more than 586,000 new cases worldwide each year. The most important thing to remember is that papillary thyroid carcinoma, or PTC, accounts for almost 80% or 8 out of every 10 cases of thyroid cancer, making it the most common. So in the race inside the body, it's clear that the HIV virus is the sprinter that spreads very quickly, while PTC is the marathon runner that is slow and steady. This difference in speed is important in understanding how we address each disease. The rapid spread of HIV requires quick action and treatment. The slow progression of PTC gives us time to plan, observe, and provide the right treatment with a very high chance of success. This doesn't mean it should be ignored, but it does provide reassurance. Many people get scared when they hear the words thyroid problem. They immediately think it's cancer, but it's important to clarify. Not all thyroid conditions are cancer. There are two common thyroid problems that are very different from papillary thyroid carcinoma. These are hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. These have to do with the production of hormones by the thyroid gland, not the presence of cancerous cells. Understanding their differences is key to avoiding unnecessary worry and finding the right treatment. Hyperthyroidism happens when your thyroid gland is overactive. It makes more thyroid hormone than your body needs. Imagine your body is like a machine running too fast. Its symptoms include sudden weight loss, rapid heartbeat, nervousness, hand tremors, and difficulty sleeping. This is a hormonal imbalance, not cancer. It is treated with medications that slow down hormone production or other methods recommended by a doctor. On the other hand is hypothyroidism. This is the opposite of hyperthyroidism. Here, your thyroid gland doesn't make enough thyroid hormone. If hyperthyroidism is a machine that's too fast, hypothyroidism is a machine that's too slow. Its symptoms are weight gain, easy fatigue, feeling cold, dry skin, and slow thinking. Again, this is a hormone problem, not cancer. The solution here is to take medication that replaces the missing hormone, which is commonly called hormone replacement therapy. Papillary thyroid carcinoma, or PTC, is different from these two. PTC is not about the amount of hormone the thyroid makes, but about the growth of abnormal and cancerous cells within the gland. It is a type of tumor. While a person with PTC can also have normal, hypo, or hyperthyroidism, the cancer itself is a separate condition. Its diagnosis is made through ultrasound and biopsy, where a small sample of the lump is taken to be examined in the laboratory. Knowing this difference is important for proper diagnosis and treatment. When a patient is diagnosed with papillary thyroid carcinoma, the usual first step in treatment is an operation called a thyroidectomy. In this operation, part or all of the thyroid gland is removed to get rid of the cancer cells. After the operation, an important question comes up. What's next? This is where the importance of maintenance medication comes in. If the thyroid gland is gone, there will be nothing to make the thyroid hormones that our body needs for proper metabolism, energy, and organ function. Here we can compare the situation to someone with HIV. People with HIV need to take antiretroviral therapy, or ARV, every day, for life. These medicines don't cure HIV, but they stop the virus from multiplying and destroying the immune system. Taking ARVs regularly allows them to live healthy and long lives. Stopping them will cause the virus to multiply again and the body to weaken. Discipline in taking medication is critical for their health. Just as important is the medicine levothyroxine for patients who have undergone a thyroidectomy. Levothyroxine is a synthetic thyroid hormone that replaces the lost natural hormone. It needs to be taken every day for life to maintain normal body function. It serves as fuel for our metabolism. If it's not taken, the patient will experience symptoms of hypothyroidism, such as extreme fatigue, weight gain, and feeling cold. Being obedient in taking it is key to a normal and healthy life after cancer. Aside from replacing the missing hormone, levothyroxine has another important role. At higher doses, it suppresses the production of thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, from the pituitary gland in the brain. TSH can stimulate any remaining thyroid cells, including possible cancer cells, to grow again. So, taking levothyroxine is not just for hormone replacement, but also for preventing the cancer from coming back. It's a double protection. Like ARVs for HIV, levothyroxine is a lifelong companion and a commitment to health. Hearing the word cancer can cause fear and worry, but in the case of papillary thyroid carcinoma, I want to give a strong message of hope. Because of its slow spread and the availability of effective treatments, PTC is one of the cancers with the highest survival rate. The 5-year survival rate for localized PTC, or cancer that is still only in the thyroid, is almost 100%. Even if it has spread to nearby lymph nodes, the survival rate remains very high at 99%. This is very good news. Success against PTC depends on early detection and proper treatment. That's why we shouldn't ignore any lumps or changes in our neck. Be vigilant about your body. If you notice anything unusual, don't hesitate to consult a doctor. Remember, the slowness of PTC is an advantage we should take advantage of. Early diagnosis opens the way for simpler treatment and a higher chance of complete recovery. It is not contagious, so there's no need to avoid patients. They need our support and understanding. The journey after diagnosis requires discipline, especially with lifelong levothyroxine intake. This is a small daily task that has a big impact on your health and quality of life. Think of it as a promise to yourself, a promise to stay healthy for your family and loved ones. Regular checkups with your endocrinologist or doctor are also important to ensure the correct dose of your medication and to monitor for any possible changes in your health. Ultimately, the fight against papillary thyroid carcinoma is a fight we can definitely win. Yes, it is cancer, but it is a cancer with a very good outlook. Be positive, trust your doctors, and follow their advice. Knowledge is our best weapon against fear. By understanding the nature of PTC, we see that there is light, there is hope, and there is a long and healthy life waiting after diagnosis and treatment. Don't lose heart.